Welcome to Pilates. This morning I'm going to talk about how to engage your core. It's a thing that's spoke about a lot in fitness. You'll hear instructors shout, pull your core in, lift up your core, strengthen your core. They might say other things as well, like turn on your powerhouse, suck everything in. Lots of different things they say, but sometimes it's a little bit confusing. So this is how to set your core, particularly for Pilates exercises, but it goes all the way through everything you do, even if you lift heavy weights in a gym. So first, we're just going to set our feet to a comfortable distance apart. We want them roughly hip distance apart, and that's because it's a good anatomical position for the body. So the outside line of your hips, roughly in line with the outside line of your feet. You might be a little bit wider, you might be a little bit narrower, that's okay. If you feel the need to stand with your feet together, that's okay too, but it makes you a little less stable for what we're trying to do here. First and foremost, just let your body go to its natural position. And when it's in its natural position, you're going to find different things happen. You might have one arm which hangs lower than the other. You might find that your shoulders don't pull back or your head pokes. Or you might find that you have a tip in your hips which goes forwards or back. But we're going to use that tip to help us engage the core itself. So firstly, just put your hands on the top of your bones of your pelvis here, just at the top. You'll feel those little bony parts, and that's okay, that's what we're after. Imagine now that inside your pelvis is a bucket of water, and the water is either going to slosh forwards if you tip forwards, or slosh back if your hip tips backwards. So what we're going to do is we're going to rock our hips. Tailbone goes back, then tailbone tucks under. So keep that rock going, keep the hips moving, and this is particularly good as well for loosening off your lower back. There's a little joint just where your spine connects into your pelvis, and we want to keep that loose. So from the side, I'm going to overemphasize here, your bum might tip back or your hips might tip forwards. So we're going to rock that pelvis. I want to bring it now to middle position where your hips aren't rocked forward and aren't rocked back. And as a separate check, you can just put your hands across your tummy. If you make like a little diamond shape and hold it against your tummy, you want that diamond to be flat to the front. Hold that hip position, hands come down by the side now, holding those hips. Shoulders back and down, take a breath in. On the breath out, we're going to scoop our tummy button in and back to where our rib cage and spine meet. But we're going to take it in about 30% of the way, and you'll now feel you've got a little hollow just under your shirt probably. So hold that tummy in, hold the hips, take a breath in. Stand tall. On your next breath out, just lift up your pelvic floor about 30% too. Now for ladies, just like stopping yourself having a wee, for men, it's that feeling you get when you walk in a cold sea. You know the one, you walk in the waves, you lift everything up. And you'll now feel that your tummy has pulled in and your abs are engaged. We can put a little bit more engagement in it. When we breathe, we're going to stand even taller and hold that tummy in. So now we have our core engaged, the core being this big band of muscle which sits around your abdomen. So every time you're here in a class, I'll say it, other instructors say it, just engage your core or hold your core in. That's what we're looking to do. And this can take place whether you're standing, whether you're lying on the floor, whether you're lifting weights, and also as well you can do other activities. Cycling, that's a good one, can help with stability on a bike. And if you think as well about a lot of sports people who do balance type work, their cores will be really strong, such as horse riders. So from here, just to make this core work a little bit more, we're going to take a breath in. We're going to keep the tummy in, the hips level, the pelvic floor lifted, we're going to raise our hands to the side and we're going to push our fingertips out. And as we push, feel the tummy squeeze in. And as we lift up, just come up onto the balls of your feet and you'll wobble. Squeeze the tummy a bit more and stretch out the body. A nice simple exercise. You can see I'm wobbling there because I'm talking as I'm going. But core's engaged. Hands are going to come down now. And we're going to lift to the front. We're going to push our fingertips forwards, but we're not going to alter the position of our trunk. We're going to hold the tummy in and we're going to squeeze those bum cheeks too. Give them a right good squeeze. From here, easy down. Just take one hand up. Make sure your body's nice and level, tummy's in, everything's lifted. Keep the spine stretched out, nice easy side bend. This does mobility, but if you think now, there's a huge stretch coming in this side of the abs and the muscles that interconnect. We're going over. Keep that tummy locked in. Other hand comes up. And over it goes. Last simple exercise just for engaging the core. We're going to relax, have a little bit of a shimmy and a shake, then take a breath in. Then on the breath out, we're going to push our fingertips down to the floor, level those hips off, pull up your pelvic floor, squeeze your tummy in, push your feet down hard into the floor and feel the body brace. You'll feel your legs work, your arms work and stretch out, your tummy's permanently engaged. Now just relax. Turn everything off. Then take a breath in. And on your breath out again. Tummy comes in 30%. Hips level off. Pelvic floor lifts. Fingertips push down. Feet go firm into the floor. Shoulders back. Feel that stretch. And relax. So just to summarise, to work your core, hold your tummy in, try and have your hips equally balanced to front and rear, lift up your pelvic floor too, about 30%, give your bum cheeks a little bit of a squeeze and stand tall. In itself, that's a good mini workout. If you can do it when you stood cleaning your teeth, washing up, any sort of daily activity where you can just take this little bit of extra brace. When your coffee's going around in the microwave, just turn everything on and you'll soon feel the difference. Remember to relax. Just relax nice and easy, don't just let it all go off. And after you've done a few squeezes of your tummy, it's good just to wrap your back around a little bit. Have a little bit of a shimmy and a shake just to loosen the back off. And now you know how to engage core, just latch into the other exercise videos we have online and give them a whirl. Thank you.